Assalamu alaikum kids. Today we will be making 4 different Ramadan crafts. Our first craft is an advent calendar. If you've never heard of an advent calendar, it is basically a calendar with a good deed that you have to do on that day. For this craft, you will need pages 3, 4 and 5 of the Ramadan printable kit, some glue and scissors. We will first begin by cutting around this mosque shape on page 3. Next, we will trim all the white edges on page 4. Now we will cut on the dotted lines to make strips from these numbers. Now that we have our strips cut, we will make small slits on the dotted lines as I have drawn. Just make sure you do not cut all the way to the edge, as this will tear the strip. We will repeat this for all the other strips that we have. Next, we will take page 5 and over it, we will arrange these strips that we have just cut. We will now lift the top strip and apply some glue in an N shape and stick the strip over it. We will repeat this process for the remaining strips, adding glue in an N shape. Wipe off any gluey edges with a tissue. Now we will add some glue to the top and stick our mosque that we had previously cut. We will now trim the white edges that are remaining. To prevent the flaps from sticking, we will open them so they don't dry with the glue. And your Ramadan advent calendar is ready. You can stick it on the wall. Our next craft is a Ramadan banner. For this craft, you will need page 9 from our Ramadan printable kit, scissors, and some glue. We will begin by cutting around these images on page 9. Next, we will add some glue on the shaded area and stick the Ramadan Kareem text over it. Your Ramadan Kareem banner is now ready. We will now make the hanging paper lanterns. For this craft, you will need page 2 from your Ramadan kit, scissors, a hole punch, and some ribbon. We will begin by cutting around the lanterns. You can use as many pages as you want from the printable kit. The more pages you use, the more decorative it will look. Next, you will hole punch the lantern. Now, cut a piece of string, any length that you wish, and tie it to the lantern. Repeat this for all the other lanterns. Your hanging paper lanterns are now ready. Our last and final craft is this 3D star. You will need pages 6, 7, and 8 from the Ramadan printable kit, a glue gun. You can also use any liquid glue, but I find it tends to be messy, so I will stick to using a glue gun. Scissors, some paints, a paintbrush, and some glitter. We will first begin to cut our stars that are on page 6 and 7. We will cut the flaps that are on page 7 and 8. These flaps go on the side of the star. They will help the star give its 3D look. We will now fold on the dotted lines that are on these strips. We will also fold on the double line of these strips. Next, we will apply some glue on the shaded part of the flap, and we will stick this to the star. We will repeat this for all the shaded sections of the strips to the edge of the star. Next, we will apply some glue to the ends and finally we will apply some glue over the top and add the star over it. Your 3D star is now ready. You can decorate it however you want. I will paint my star, but first I will snap my fingers to get a newspaper, just so I don't make a mess. Your 3D star is now ready. And with that, I'd like to thank you for crafting along with me. If you could kindly share your wonderful creations and tag my page Partizako, Ramadan Kareem.